Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving deep into a topic that's absolutely crucial for your overall well-being: gut health. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat," and honestly, it couldn't be more true, especially when it comes to your gut. Your digestive system is home to trillions of bacteria, both good and bad, and keeping them in balance is key to everything from your immune system and mood to your energy levels. A happy gut means a happy you. But here's the thing. What if I told you that some of the foods you eat every day, maybe even some you think are harmless, could be secretly wrecking your gut health? It's a bit shocking, but stick with me, because today we're exposing the top 5 worst offenders for your gut, and most importantly, I'll show you exactly how to start healing it right from your own kitchen. Let's get started. Coming in at number 1 on our list are processed foods. This is a huge category, I know. We're talking about anything that comes in a box, bag, or can and has a long list of ingredients you can't pronounce. Think packaged snacks, frozen dinners, and most fast food. These items are typically loaded with unhealthy fats, refined sugars, and a cocktail of artificial additives, preservatives, and emulsifiers. Why is this so bad? Well, these ingredients can trigger chronic inflammation throughout your body, starting with your gut lining. They also disrupt the delicate balance of your gut microbiome, essentially feeding the bad bacteria and starving the good ones. Over time, this can lead to a condition called leaky gut, where the gut lining becomes permeable, allowing toxins to leak into your bloodstream. It's a recipe for digestive distress and a whole host of other health problems. Next up, at number 2, we have sugary drinks. This includes sodas, fruit juices with added sugar, sweet teas, and those fancy coffee drinks that are more like a dessert in a cup. The main culprit here is, of course, the massive amount of refined sugar. When you flood your system with sugar, you're essentially throwing a party for the harmful bacteria and yeast, like Candida, that live in your gut. They thrive on sugar, and when they multiply out of control, they crowd out the beneficial bacteria that your body needs. This imbalance, known as dysbiosis, can lead to intense sugar cravings, bloating, gas, fatigue, and even brain fog. It's a vicious cycle. The more sugar you eat, the more the bad guys grow, and the more you crave sugar. So, cutting back on these sweet drinks is a huge step in the right direction. At number 3, we have a sneaky one: artificial sweeteners. Many people switch to diet sodas or use sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin, thinking they're making a healthier choice because they're 0 calorie. However, recent research suggests these artificial sweeteners might not be so gut-friendly after all. Studies have shown that they can negatively alter the composition of your gut microbiome. Essentially, they can decrease the number of good bacteria and potentially increase the number of harmful ones. For some people, certain artificial sweeteners, especially sugar alcohols like sorbitol and xylitol, can also have a laxative effect, causing bloating, gas, and diarrhea. So, while you might be saving on calories, you could be paying the price with your digestive comfort. Moving on to number 4, let's talk about fried foods. Who doesn't love a crispy batch of French fries or a piece of fried chicken? While they might be delicious as an occasional treat, making them a regular part of your diet is a big no-no for your gut. Foods fried in refined vegetable oils are often high in unhealthy trans and saturated fats. These fats are notoriously difficult for your body to digest and can promote inflammation in the gut lining. The high-heat cooking process can also create harmful compounds that further irritate the digestive system. Regularly eating fried foods can slow down digestion, leading to that heavy, bloated feeling, and contribute to long-term gut inflammation, which is a root cause of many chronic diseases. And finally, at number 5 on our list, we have red meat. Now, this is a controversial one, and I want to be clear. I'm not saying you can never eat a steak again. The key here is moderation. The issue with high consumption of red meat, particularly processed red meats like bacon, sausage, and deli meats, is a compound called trimethylamine unoxide, or TMAO. When you eat red meat, certain gut bacteria break down its nutrients into a compound that your liver then converts into TMAO. High levels of TMAO in the blood have been strongly linked to an increased risk of heart disease. But it also appears to promote inflammation within the gut itself. So, if red meat is a staple in your diet, it might be worth considering reducing your intake and swapping it out for other protein sources a few times a week. Okay, that was the bad news. But don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging. The great news is that your gut is incredibly resilient, and you can start repairing the damage and building a healthier gut environment right now. It's all about what you add asterisk in asterisk, not just what you take out. Let's talk about how to fix it at home. First and foremost, you need to invite the good guys back to the party. The best way to do this is by eating probiotic-rich foods. Probiotics are live beneficial bacteria that help repopulate your gut. Think of them as reinforcements for your gut army. Fantastic sources include plain yogurt with live and active cultures, kefir, which is a fermented milk drink, sauerkraut, kimchi, which is a spicy Korean fermented cabbage, kombucha, and miso. Try adding a dollop of yogurt to your morning smoothie, having a small glass of kefir, or using kimchi as a zesty side dish. Next, you need to feed those good bacteria. And what do they love to eat? Fiber, specifically prebiotic fiber. A high-fiber diet is essential. This means loading up your plate with a colorful variety of fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Things like berries, bananas, leafy greens, broccoli, beans, lentils, oats, and quinoa are all packed with the fiber that your beneficial gut microbes feast on. When they're well fed, they produce short-chain fatty acids, which are compounds that nourish your gut lining, reduce inflammation, and have system-wide health benefits. This one sounds simple, but it's so important. Hydration. You need to drink plenty of water. Water is crucial for every single bodily function, and digestion is no exception. It helps break down food, allows nutrients to be absorbed properly, and most importantly, it helps keep things moving. Water helps fiber do its job by softening stool and preventing constipation. If you're dehydrated, your digestive system slows down, which can lead to bloating and discomfort. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day and more if you're active. And finally, let's talk about how you eat. This is where mindful eating comes in. In our busy lives, we often rush through meals, barely chewing our food. This puts a huge strain on our digestive system. Your stomach doesn't have teeth. Digestion actually starts in your mouth. Chewing your food thoroughly mixes it with enzymes in your saliva that begin the breakdown process. So, slow down, put your fork down between bites. Savor the flavors and textures. Also, try to eat in a relaxed, calm environment. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode, which shuts down digestion. Eating when you're relaxed allows your body to be in rest and digest mode, which is exactly where you want it to be. So, to wrap things up, our gut health is profoundly affected by our food choices. While processed foods, sugary drinks, artificial sweeteners, fried foods, and excessive red meat can cause inflammation and disrupt our gut microbiome, the power to heal is in our hands. By focusing on bringing in more probiotic-rich foods like yogurt and kimchi, loading up on fiber from fruits and veggies, staying well hydrated with plenty of water, and practicing mindful eating, you can create a thriving internal ecosystem. Your challenge this week is to pick just one of these strategies and give it a try. Maybe you'll swap your daily soda for a glass of water with lemon, or perhaps you'll add a side of sauerkraut to your dinner. Small changes can make a huge difference over time. Let me know in the comments below which tip you're going to try first. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our future videos on living a healthier, happier life. See you in the next one.